Well, hello, what's up? Hello, how's everybody doing? It's Wednesday, beautiful day, hope we're doing great. We're on the last 1v1 testing time because tomorrow it's gonna be the new season. Yes, tomorrow. So this is the last 1v1. You voted for it. We got Orochi Samurai. Don't worry about it. We're gonna do it next season again, 1v1s. So don't you worry. Now we got them full veterancy, doctrines, and everything. I'm gonna try against some purple units and some yellow units. I'm gonna go with F1 formation. I'm gonna say F2 formation is probably better for fighting, but we're gonna test it a little bit with F1. Against shielded units, F1 probably is better. Let's go. Gonna go in, gonna press 1 first, and gonna press the second skill to clean up the units. Pretty easily if you ask me. I am bot veterancy with them, which means the first skill doesn't hurt as much, but it's a good engage. It's a really good engage. So we go second veterancy bottom, because against shields the bottom veterancy seems to be pretty good against shields. So that's what we're gonna do here. Now you can engage with 1 if you want and then press 2, but up to you. I prefer F1 formation a lot of times against shields because it covers a bigger area. So we're gonna go in, I'm gonna do the stab, I'm gonna get close, and then I'm gonna press second skill. First skill does no damage to shielded units because they block all your damage. Like literally all of it. So you can see here the first skill didn't do nothing. I'm gonna press second skill again, and boom, cleaning up the units. Paladins are pretty difficult to kill because they heal and they're very tanky, but we are winning. We are definitely winning. I will recommend to use the F1 formation against shielded units the most, because you cover a bigger area, and the second skill, you know, you hit much more targets. So I recommend F1 formation. We're winning against Paladins, so that's great. That's really great. Against Wu-Wei, Paladins, now we're gonna try Imperial Pikemen. Orochi Samurai doesn't have immune to CC, which means they can throw us in the ground, but let's see how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do F1 formation, and we're gonna go to the front, and we're gonna go and fight. Start with F1 if you want. Let's go. Boom. Press F2 and clean up every unit you can. This is a bit difficult because you can see I lost more than half units, but because Imperial Pikemen second skill is on CDR, you can clean them up. So this is pretty nice. This is really pretty nice. So we're winning. We lose a lot of units, but we are winning. Orochi Samurai with bot veterancy is much more better now. So I definitely recommend, if you want to play them, go bot veterancy at best. Give them as much damage as you can, a little bit of defense, and go for it. I think F1 formation is just so good for them, like really good. Gonna try Stalwards. Stalwards are pretty OP at the moment, one of the best purple units in the game. So let's see how it goes. Stalwards gonna go in formation, because that's their business, and let's fight. Gonna go close. I'm not gonna press F1 this time. I'm just gonna press V and F2. Just to try to break a little bit of shields, but I can't. I literally can't break the shields. I'm getting too much damage from the Stalwards. Yeah, that is... I can't win against Stalwards. I can't approach them at all. Like, I have no chance to approach them. So Stalwards do destroy Orochi Samurai. They have more range. CC, they throw you back. So I can't kill them. We're not winning against Stalwards at all. If you succeed to get Stalwards from the side or from the back, you're gonna win. But... you know, if the guy plays Stalwards pretty well, you're gonna lose really easy. Alright, Spear Sergeants. We already did a video about them. Very tanky unit. Let's see if we can break them. We're gonna get close. We're gonna start with F1 this time. Boom. Press V, second skill, and clean up a little bit of units. Second skill, it's definitely the only one to break the shields. Spear Sergeants don't really do damage, so I don't think they're gonna win. And we are wiping them out slowly. Pretty slowly, but we're gonna do it. But we lose no damage. See, they literally do no damage to us because they're very squishy. And when you use the second skill or the first skill, you are healing up, and that is because of the healing. Spear Sergeant's not gonna harm you so much. So yeah, that's a tanky unit, by the way. So it's not gonna do so well against tier 5 units. All right, let's go against Zho Hunters, a tier 5 unit, pretty strong. They can probably wipe us, but it's all about timing. I'm gonna go in first. You do you. I'm gonna get close. Press 1. Boom. Good stab. Then press the second skill. and wipe out most of the units. I think Zho Hunters can win, but it's really hard to deal with the first type of Orochi Samurai. Orochi Samurai versus units like Zho Hunters or Celadars with no shield. The first skill hurts like a truck. The second skill is more for shields, but, you know, it got buffed a lot. So that's why you wanna go about veterancy. Winning against Zho Hunters, that's really lovely, really lovely. Orochi Samurai just feels so much more better these days. Extremely better. Wanna try Iron Reapers. Against Iron Reapers, we're gonna let them charge into us and then switch to sword. We're gonna give them disadvantage, but I'm gonna press 1 when he charges in. Gonna put him F1 formation because a bigger area. I don't know, I just prefer that. I'm waiting for them and boom. And then we'll press the second skill and wipe out the Iron Reapers. Iron Reapers don't win against Orochi Samurai. Like, it's not possible. No matter how you play Iron Reapers, as I said, Orochi Samurai first skill does way too much damage to units without a shield. So, they hit like a truck. Now we're gonna try the big boss, the Spartans, because those are pretty heavy. Against them, you don't want to use the first skill. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get close to them, because they don't have the rage. I'm gonna fight, and I'm gonna press the second skill first. Just to do a little bit of damage. Some of my units didn't do that, I don't know why. And then you can press 1. But the big issue is...
It's over, yeah.
My second skill, like, didn't go through, I don't understand why. But, unfortunately, if you don't succeed to break their shield, it's pretty hard to do it. Especially if the Spartans are in F1 formation. There's not much to do against Spartans, besides let them engage, and then take them from the sides. That's all. That's everything you can do against the Spartans. Let's try one more tier 5, maybe 2. Celadars. Celadars are quite a good matchup too. We're gonna go with F1 formation again. I like F1 formation, I don't know, I believe it's the best. Let's go in, undo the stabby, boom. Press the second skill, and clean up most of the units. As I said, Orochi Samurai are a damage dealer unit. They are squishy, but their damage is extremely high. So if there is no shield to block them, I think that Orochi Samurai can win against pretty much anyone. You could win against Spartans, but it's very hard. It's really very hard. Let's try one more, and then we're good to go. It's nice because we won against most units, which is lovely. It's really lovely. But, you know, Spartans and Stalwards are a big match for us. It's unfortunate. We're not gonna test against all the units because it's not really great. Anyway, shields again. We're gonna get close to them. Gonna press 2 because I don't want to start with the first skill and do some damage. And then we can press 1. Press V again and let them do a little bit of stuff. Once you get the second skill up, clean them up again. I would recommend to start with the second skill on shielded units. I will definitely recommend that. And that's it. GG's. We lose against Spartans and Stalwards. Unfortunate, but it would be like that. And maybe against Phalanx, because Phalanx, you know, they kind of go backwards, so you have to catch them, but not big deal. Anyway, Mirmilon's last. I don't think we're winning, but let's try. Orochi Samurai are a very great unit. You can engage whenever you want. I think they're very fun, very lovely, very nice to play, but difficult. I think the unit is very difficult. Just my opinion. That's just simply my opinion. I think it's very difficult. I'm gonna press 2 and wipe out a little bit of units. Mirmilons are very tanky, which means it's pretty hard to kill them. But I don't think they kill us neither. Once my second skill gets up, I'm gonna just poke them again. There you go. Yeah, we're just gonna stab them a little bit in the back. Oh, not the best skill. It's a big fight. It's a really big fight, not gonna lie, but we don't really have the damage, I guess. There you go. 2 low units. We're still getting some kills, but unfortunately Mirmilon's perma-heal, and their heal is really massive. It's a long fight. I think it's a more of a 50-50 here, but definitely Mirmilons can win against you. They can definitely win. As I say, the Orochi Samurai do struggle against shields, and the second skill is pretty much the only one that you can make them work. It's a very fair fight. It's very close. He doesn't have much units left, but unfortunately, I'm losing this. Nothing to do about it. It is what it is. Anyway, with that being said, this is the last
the new one.
1v1. Hope you guys having a lovely day, and I see you guys tomorrow on the new season. Take care.